functionality.
Let me show you this breakfast tree.
I won't stray.
And we're all hot, and that's okay. Hey guys, it's Laurel. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. It's come that time of year again, folks. Actually, the time of year has come and passed, okay? I'm late. If you watched my last vlog, you know that I have been in a funk lately, and I'm trying to get my spark back. What I will say, it is not back. I'm not going to sugarcoat things. It is not back. The world is burning. It feels like the world's ending. I know you guys come to YouTube to forget about the scary shit that's happening around the world, so I won't dwell on it. But just know that I am worried too. Most of my mind is occupied, okay? So what I'm going to do to get my spark back, especially in this video, is lean into something that has brought me joy since I was a child. We are healing our inner child every year when we decorate for Halloween. Now, at the end of my last vlog, I said I was gonna start decorating that night. Truth is, I did not, but that's because I cleaned. I did do some before and afters to show you guys that I cleaned and got rid of anything that was not Halloween so that we could have a blank canvas to work with in this video. Now, it would not be a Laurel Rothamo decorate video unless we're starting our decorating at 10 p.m. Also, single adulthood is having a Costco membership with your friends so that you guys can go together and split all of the things that you buy in bulk, including coffee. This is not plugged in. Cheers. First time using my new pumpkin mug, and I am obsessed because the way that it's clearly insulated, it's not hot to hold at all. A lot of my mugs sometimes are really warm to hold when I first pour. Every year I put all of my decorations out where I can see them, out on my counter space, etc., so I know what I'm working with. I think it's time to do that. Currently living for Lo-Fi Girl's new Halloween lo-fi. Look, I have this mug that she has. I have that mug, or a very similar one at least. Anyway, setting the mood. I stole this from a bar last year. That's hilarious. I'm so glad I bought this last year. I almost didn't. I always forget how this smells, but it's so good. I just did so much walking. One thing about me, y'all, is when I film these Halloween decor videos, I get my steps in. Step in the line, rock your body in time. Okay, I believe you. Are those the lyrics? Rock in the line, step in the line. Anyway, I want to show you guys. I show you this every year, and it gets more and more every year. I put all of the tablecloths here, except for the ones that I put over here at the beginning of this, and now they're stuck underneath all the towels. I do want to wash them before I place them. Also, if you're wondering why I put this here, it's because I am hiding all of the photos on my refrigerator because I want to start keeping that kind of stuff private. Anyway, it is 2 a.m. I need to make my thumbnail for tomorrow's video. It's the haul of the stuff I got at Home Goods when I went to Home Goods in my last vlog. So that should be out if you haven't seen that yet. Here's the thumbnail. And then I think I'm going to call it a night and we're going to officially start decorating in the morning. Batty on the mic 1.
Batty on the mic too.
Hey queens, it's day 2, babes. I needed to wash my hair and I said, I don't want to do that myself. I'm too depressed. So everybody say, hi, Chloe. That's my girl. Oop. I was going to give you guys like a really beautiful, luscious hair reveal, but unfortunately I fell asleep immediately leaving the hair salon. So I have flattened the curls. Oh, that's my alarm. Wake up, Laura. Good morning. Shush. I'm ready to take on the rest of the evening. Yeah, it's 5 p.m. So let's make ourselves look a little bit prettier so I'm more thrilled to be on camera. And then we're gonna get into decorating. Wah! Wah! And the crowd goes wild. Wah! Wah! Okay, that's much better. That is not a hickey. It's not. I can't remember the last time somebody sucked on my neck. Actually, anyway. Cute patootie. I have a little witchy collection slowly starting, and my 2 little Gigi's. I got this one at Epcot at Disney World, and I got this one at my favorite stationery store. So last night, when I was just messing around, I put my Halloween poster up here, and it's so tall, y'all, and I don't think I have any other decor that is this tall. So instead, I'm maybe thinking of putting it maybe in front of the fireplace instead. Now it's too short for the fireplace. It looks so whittle and tiny-whiny. Man, I feel like I'm gonna end up having to put this in the exact same place I put it last year. I really want to step out from the huge. Like, I really don't want to do the same thing every year. I'm trying to always do something different for every area, but I'm also not buying a bunch of Halloween stuff every year because I don't need my collection to get that much bigger. Hold on, I need my coffee. Would it be a crime to repeat vibes? Lizzie McGuire, you are an outfit repeater. So am I, because fashion is out. Can you, fashion? How do you say that without fashion? The Human Torch was denied a bank loan. Fast fashion. Anyway, should I worry about the poster falling down? It's not gonna fall, right? What is on the corner of this frame? This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put it back up there. And we're gonna play around a little bit and see if everything just looks really silly next to it. And I think it will. I think everything's gonna look way too small next to it, and that's gonna be the deciding factor. Up you go. Weak. That's not gonna fall. That's just fine. I do hate that you're always gonna see that light in the reflection. And that is just ugly to look at, isn't it? This is my favorite edition from last year when we were trying to only buy one thing from each store and failed. We didn't fail miserably though. I really did improve. And this year, I think I still took what I learned into account. It's good to be smart and a little bit frugal. Yeah, see, those are my tallest things. Those 2 items are my tallest items besides the poster. So I don't think this is gonna work. I don't think so. Tallest items that will fit on that tiny ledge. I mean, that's what I should say. Okay, scrapping that idea.
Okay, what if I lied?
I definitely lied to y'all. I wanted to stick with this because again, I don't want to do something I've already done every year. And I do think this could work, but also, guys, it's not centered. I just realized it's not centered on the fireplace. I didn't want to scrap this just yet. So I took this sign, which is usually over there, and then I was like, what if, because I have so much like movie paraphernalia. Is that the right word for what I just said? Paraphernalia? I feel like that. Is that centered? A little more. Right. Right. Okay. So if I just put like all of my like Halloween movie stuff, my classic horror movie stuff, and I need something to dust that with. That'll do, pig, that'll do. Your mouth is dusty, Mr. Ghostface. Okay, I think this is going to be very loosely inspired by my most recent trip to Orlando, Florida. We went to the new Epic theme park, and they have a dark universe, which is like classic horror. And, oh wait, I need that coffin, where did it go? And I have all this classic horror paraphernalia myself. I really hope that's the correct word. Now I think it's too much to the left. It is too much to the left. I can't get centered with my fireplace because you guys are in the way. So let me just stand in front of you for a second. This is me centered with the fireplace. Okay, just a little to the right. Just a little. To the right. I think that's centered. Did I finish my thought? My thought is, if I take all the stuff, like last year, watch my vlog from last year if you haven't. Last year, I took my shelves that are behind you currently and turned them into horror movie inspired shelves. But if I take that plus all the stuff that I never put up, I think we can make a really cool mantle. And it is different from anything I've done throughout the years. Okay, we've got The Puritan 2, it's a fake VHS. It's the movie that they make in Maxine, which is the third of the series. It's the worst of the series. I think we can all agree on that. But it's not terrible, it's just not what any of us wanted, I fear. But Alamo Draft House was like giving out these for free. And there's cool stuff in it actually. Should I show you? Oh, I have my ticket when I went to go see it. Oh my God, wait, that's so funny. These are the trailers that played during, was Strange Darling, Hunter Schafer's movie, which was that bird movie, I can't remember what it's called, and then Nosferatu, and those were the ones that I was like, I gotta see these. And would you guys like me to rank these movies since I've seen them? Yes, Strange Darling, Nosferatu, and then Hunter Schafer's movie. Hunter Schafer's movie, I fear, had better pacing than Nosferatu, but Nosferatu was just more beautiful. I honestly hated Nosferatu and liked this movie more. But if I were to rewatch, I'd probably rewatch Nosferatu before Hunter Schafer's film. Strange Darling, incredible film. It is kind of triggering, but if you can get past the trigger warnings, it is worth it. And then this came with like cute little stickers and like a bloodied headshot. Oh, and a button. Maxine fucking Manx. I want these bobbleheads. I have quite a few bobbleheads. I got these two last year. Love them, my boys. I also have a Sam bobblehead. Guys, tell me, everything I own from the Trick or Treat movie is kind of cursed. Do you see him? He's supposed to have a lollipop and it broke off. Last year, I lost another Sam figurine that I had altogether. I don't know where he is, and that's such a bummer. But not this guy. This guy is doing just fine. Here's one thing that I'm thinking of is none of the stuff lights up and it's gonna be really dark at night. So I'm gonna have to combat that with something. With what? I do not know. Ooh, like a glove. I guess I have these tea lights, these little fake candles. Okay, let's add maybe the big boys that I had up there earlier, just to add some height. Bro, if this ledge was like half an inch wider, that would be so much more ideal. I could fit so much more stuff up there. In fact, this big boy, he usually doesn't fit all the way because he's kind of a big boy. Oh, big boy. Why did I say it like that? Thoughts. What are your thoughts, chat? You've all gone quiet. I'm kidding. You guys, I'm not live right now. Okay, what about these guys? I think now is a good time for you guys to let me know what your favorite movie to watch around Halloween is. Because I know not everybody's into horror, but there's plenty of Halloween movies that aren't just horror, right? We've got like the Halloween Town films, Hocus Pocus. I like this. I do like this. There's no light. Wait, idea. Wait, idea. Okay, guys, watch this. LEDs. Oh, I tried to turn them on at the same time. Okay, close enough. I'll put them behind so they shine on the wall. Is that sick? Am I a genius? Is that doing what I want it to? That one is. This one, not so much. Hold on, let me turn off this light just to look. Okay, it does look cool on this side. Oh, it looks okay on this side. Michael does light up, by the way. Oh my God, I'm shocked that he still doesn't need batteries. I've still never changed his batteries since I first got him. Okay, so that doesn't look, well, it's not horrible. It's not terrible. Okay, here's my other idea. 2 ideas. We could put the leaves here and that'll light up everything underneath, or we could put the leaves above and it will light everything from above. I don't know if it's been recording. Dang it. Well, I'm on a ladder now because I'm handy, but I won't give you a handy. Sorry, I made the joke before and it was better the first time, but I don't know if it recorded it, so. I'm so scared of heights, guys. You can't tell, right? Let's see how this looks. Ah! Blinding. Is that sick? I can't tell. I guess that's kind of cozy. I feel like we still need to light up more. Chat, let me cook, I'll be back. Okay, and we're back. It doesn't feel complete. Also, this is held on by tiny little push pins. Okay, which does not feel safe. It feels extremely temporary. And I'm scared to touch them because it was really difficult to do. So if anyone has better suggestions, this is extremely solid. I've tried tape in the past. I've tried like wall glue, not wall glue, like wall, like mount gel or whatever they call it. And that hasn't worked in the past. So guys, if you have any suggestions, please let me know. Okay, it's been a little bit. And I forgot that I had this mounting putty, and the mounting putty is not great. I've used it a few times before and stuff has fallen off of the mounting putty, but I figured I would just use it to like kind of help secure stuff in place. You like heat it up and roll it up in your hands. So hopefully that helps and it doesn't damage anything in the future. Oh yeah, I put it like right here. Then I remembered that I had this, which is like a wall mounting sticker that's double-sided. And this is what I used for the gravestones last year to stick them to the fireplace. So I put up this black garland like I usually do. I am watching Lisa Frankenstein. I watched this last October and it became one of my favorite movies of all time. And I've rewatched it a bunch of times. And so we're rewatching it right now while we decorate. I want to tackle this area right here. Right, Isley? I actually had grabbed like all of my like movie Halloween stuff. Kiki's delivery service is not technically Halloween, but she's a witch. These are black cats. They're both Gigi. Oh, these eyes are a nice texture. I brought all this over. It's like the last of like my like movie Halloween stuff, and I feel like it's not enough to make this work. And I was thinking, you know, the Witchy book thing that I did last year here, all those books are going to go best in this area. So I think I'm gonna do that again. And I'm hoping that I can do something similar but different this time. Maybe I could keep Gigi here and go with a witchy theme. My thought process is I'm just worried with the movie stuff over there. Is that gonna... Oh, did I screw myself over by doing the movie theme? I'm overthinking it. Is this what I did last year? It feels wrong. Also, does this look like Gigi and Gigi's baby at the end of the movie, or does it just look like two Gigis? So I think this is what I did last year. There we go. I used a real book so that it was lifted. I can't fight this feeling anymore. I've forgotten what I started fighting for. Okay, I grabbed the skull, and he does kind of at an angle fit in my little cauldron. Got some more of these like fake books. These guys. That's kind of cool. It's not funny. I've got skewer, and I got these. I think the white and the black need to be broken up, I think. Is that better? I've got my Good Witch, Just Kidding, I'm Bad 2 mug from Killstar. Oh, I really like this, guys. It's really coming along. I like what I did with the orange because it's kind of giving like old carnival vibes, right? Like old-timey carnival. And then we've got like the fortune teller stuff. It's kind of reminding me of the Quarry right now. One of my favorite games of all time. Now, this is usually where I have a tray like this. It's usually where I keep it, and it feels kind of fitting, being the Ouija board. Oh, the lighting's not great. Hold on, let me fix that. Kind of forgot about how important lighting is. Wow, that's really bright. You know what? I dig it. I got this guy. And I totally forgot about them. And it is supposed to be like a big candle holder, but I don't own any candles like that. Maybe on the other side. I did have those two black skulls with a snake running around it. And Isley got really excited when I let her out earlier. She bumped into it and broke it, but that is okay. Things are just things. I'm glad she didn't get hurt. You know her? No, I think I like the book there better. We're gonna have to figure out where to put this. We're gonna put this somewhere else, I think. The book is nice. You know we gotta be glowing. Gotta be golden. Up with our voices. If you haven't watched K-pop Demon Hunters yet, I implore you to check it out. Even non-K-pop fans are loving this movie, guys. It's a great movie. And I'm not sponsored to tell you that. Oh, I like that. That looks good. Or should I have the orange pumpkin on the right and the black one on the left? Better idea, because I really like the black pumpkin in that corner. Is that better? Yes, I do like that better. She looks good. Let's see what she looks like with the lights off. All right. She's looking good so far. We'll do a full showing of everything at the end of the video. But I like where we're going with this. This is her favorite snack. I gotta give it to her before I season it. Sit. Can I have your paw? Good girl.
good girl.
Oh. She put her nose right on the camera. Now this is my secret weapon. I like to buy my popcorn unseasoned, so I can put this on it. Then it tastes like I'm eating chicken or steak. Delicious. I wish I had peanut M&Ms and Sour Patch Kids. That's the move. No, it's not. Movies are not responsible for our actions. It's like the sequel. I love this is like my 4th annual vlog like this. Tradition. I do not rewatch Scream 2 that often because it was one of my least favorite sequels to a film, but I just realized something. This girl on the right, she was in one of my favorite shows that got canceled called Dead Like Me. If any of you guys know Dead Like Me, I need you to let me know in the comment section below because that show got canceled on their Halloween episode and I will never be okay with it. They did make a movie, I never watched it because I heard it wasn't great. Also, Arrested Development. Anyway, I'm gonna start doing this. I don't think I'm gonna commit to finishing it tonight, but I wanna throw some ideas around because I want to finish decorating tomorrow. So I need to have at least this corner of my house finished because this is the corner of the house I look at the most. And so it's always the most important to me. I don't know what you can see right now. I'm gonna do this while I watch the movie and see how much we can get done tonight before I call it quits. All right, I do use the same base every time, but it makes me happy. I like how it looks. Just right side up. Really? There we go. I was waiting for that every time. Excuse me, Isley. Excuse me. Oh, is that so? Off. No. Every year. It's because the back door is right here and she thinks that this means that's where she needs to lay so she can go OUTSIDE. I really had to think about that. I like the colors of this one. Wait. Thank you. Good girl. Oh, okay, yeah. So, I swear you speak English. Is that what I used last year, or should I use this one? My first year doing this, I used my orange version of this. I have both versions where it's black and orange or orange and black. Can you please get away from me? Thank you. Maybe I should look up what I did last year. Can you move, please? You did it before. Off. Good girl. Wait. Good girl, Pa. I'm gonna let her outside and then I'm going to check to see what I did last year so I don't immediately copy it.
Hello there.
Why is this guy kind of built like you know? I gotta think about this more. Good morning. Hey guys, it is the next day. This is definitely not my second time filming this. I definitely didn't go put makeup on because I felt like I needed to after trying to film it the first time. Today we are faced with the nearly impossible task of finishing decorating. I would like to finish today. I have to finish this so I can edit it and post it. I want this up as soon as possible, and I also want to be able to enjoy it as much as possible, like the decor. Ow, I'm burning my finger. Also, last night I did reward myself for getting so much done by watching a new horror movie I hadn't seen yet called The First Purge, which is not the first Purge movie to come out, but it's like the first chronologically. It was really good. I'll post my review of it on my Letterbox. Please follow my Letterbox. I love reviewing movies, and I am very rarely actually super critical, but I just love movies, and so I would love for you guys to follow that. But yeah, that movie's extremely relevant right now. And in this political climate, I don't know, I think movies that are about us versus the government can be inspiring sometimes. Terrifying, but inspiring. Look at Isley running around with her ball. Did you get your ball? Can I have it? Oh, okay. No, leave it. Good girl. Come on. Good girl. I forgot that this is being held on by like one weak little push pin. Man, I hope that doesn't come undone. Guess what I just remembered I have that I bought for my Halloween party a few years ago and never used. And like, look, I feel like we need some wall bats. What do you think? Leave in the comments now what you think. And leave a timestamp so I know that you're responding to this time in the video. Sick nasty. I gotta get my ladder back out. Okay, I desperately want like one more bat at the tip of that corner. I think it would balance everything out. But I was on my tiptoes on the highest point of the ladder to get that top one. And I was scared. I was scared for my life. So I don't know if I can do it. But it looks good though, right? I think she's cute. Hey, maybe I'll attempt, but you guys have to give me moral support. How about that? If anything happens, we'll have recording of it for my insurance company. That's not how that works, is it? Girl, I don't know. In the comment section below, I keep asking you guys to do stuff like this. But again, every question, you can just put the timestamp, or you can comment separate comments. I don't care if you guys spam my comments. In fact, spam away as long as it's not just like emojis, you know? But in the comment section below, I want to know what song is currently stuck in your head in this very moment. The song that's currently stuck in my head is Runners by Stray Kids. Okay, I'm scared. Okay, this is scary, this is scary. I hate this, I hate this. And I'm not gonna lie, all my titis are kind of in the way because of the things on the... This is not... I can't do it. I can't reach. It's not possible. All right, fine. It's not possible, chat. That is the tallest point of the tallest tower. Fiona style. I'm gonna leave it. Yeah, and now we've got a bunch of bats to put around the house and other places too, so I'm sure I will. I'm sure I will be putting more bats in more places. I love, I love, I love, I love, I love, I love. This is my half bathroom. It's the bathroom that gets used the most by guests, obviously, but also me, because I only use my bedroom bathroom when I'm in my bedroom, but I spend most of my time in the living room. So I want to do more to decorate this area this year. In the past, I've like run out of things to decorate once I've gotten to like this area, and it is really small. It's tiny whiny, it's whittle biddle, but I want to make it pretty. This is the room. I put this up last decorating video and I never took it down. And so Sam permanently lives there. This room is not big enough to put a tripod in, so I'm not really sure how I'm going to show you guys what I'm doing. But here's what I'm picturing. Okay, obviously different towel, different soap. And then I'd love to hang up something else in here. I don't know. And I have rugs as well. We need to get the Halloween rugs out. Okay, are you guys ready to see the half bathroom? I'm so proud of it. Wow. So, close-ups, right? This is a masterpiece. You can only put so many things on your toilet, okay? Because if you overwhelm the toilet seat, then every time you lift, things will fall off. Don't worry, I checked, okay? Obviously, we went for a graveyard theme. I have some of my tombstones from last year that were around the fireplace on this side and over here. And I've got the bats coming out of the graveyard. And then I remembered that I used this last year, which is a 3D printed gravestone. And I was like, that's perfect for poopery, air freshener. And if you get bored on the toilet, guys, because you know some people do, I've got my Hocus Pocus tarot card set and ghost stories to read. These are the same leaves I used around the Halloween poster. This light, these LEDs, I was like, they remind me of like a dressing room mirror. So yeah, I'm gonna put it around the mirror. We've got this new towel. Now guys, don't pay attention to the towels or the bath rugs because I need to wash them all. I'm basically just showing you where they're going and then I'm gonna wash them after I finish the video. I also bought this year. I filled it up with the soap that used to be here. We've got our Hocus Pocus candle. This one smells like cinnamon. It's delicious. And I decided to use these little pumpkin guys because it's like the only other pumpkin decor I have that matches. So it's perfect. And then you're like, hey Laurel, how did you hide the battery pack? I don't know, I'm just pretty heckin' clever. Oop, oop, ba-doop. So that's why I put these little black draperies here. I don't know, I think it adds like a nice little touch. Everything leads to the mirror. And I added 2 more bats. I might add more bats later, but I want to make sure I have enough bats for the whole house before I overdo it. It's so cute. I'm starting to get overwhelmed with all the things I need to do. But one thing I want to remind myself and to let you guys know is that I started this video and my last vlog trying to pull myself out of like a funk to get my spark back. And I was just like sitting on the couch, like looking at what I've done and thinking about how good it's gonna feel when I'm done. And I just realized like, hey, I think my spark is back when I create. And I don't mean like vlogging. I do enjoy vlogging and I do think vlogging helps me get my spark back. It helps hold me accountable in a lot of ways too. But like decorating is a form of expressing creativity. And I've been like, man, I really need to get back into crafting and painting and drawing and journaling and blah, blah, blah. And I've been so overwhelmed with it. And then I accidentally created without realizing. It takes the artistic part of my brain to do this, to make this look good. And it's bringing me so much joy. So the reason I'm taking a break to tell you guys this is because I'm reminding you and I'm reminding me and I'm reminding anybody that needs to hear it. Creativity is the key to expressing yourself. And expressing yourself is like the best way to get your spark back. That is your individuality. You know what I mean? I still have so much stuff to do. Look, 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 look. Okay. I was experimenting. I got this big skeleton because I only have the one that I used last year that was too small to sit at the table. But this one is like oddly too tall. Like his torso's too long and his arms are too short. But he fits perfectly behind the shelf. And he kind of looks like he's coming at you. The first year that I had these guys, I put them on the shelf, but it will be slightly different with him here. And the reason I think that I have to put it here is because I don't want these in reach of Isley because they are delicate and vintage, and I don't want them near the food or water sources. So this is like the only place to put this at this point, unless I were to put them on the, I could put them on, well, these could still fall off. Can I put this under your arm? We need to name this guy. What should we name him? Okay, but you gotta move a little bit, my guy. You can't hog the whole area. Thank you. I think it looks like he's like, hey, look at my vintage things. Look at the things I found at the thrift store. Okay, wait, can I make it look like he's holding this? He's having a little drink. Is this cool or is it dumb? Lol. Okay, guys, what if I told you that I stopped recording and then was like, you know what? Why don't I just try putting these on the wall? I don't know why I've never put these on the wall before. I think I've always been scared that they'll be fragile and fall and break, but I was super careful. And at this point they are already damaged, you know, but I think this is the vibe. I was very careful, I promise. Ta-da! I do have an idea. Since the fireplace is paying homage to going to Epic Universe, the Dark Universe, the trip that I went on before this, maybe this little corner could be just a tiny little splash of my Disney trip, just because my parents are coming to visit next week, and that's who I took the trip with, and I think that they would really appreciate it. I think it would make them giggle. When you go to Disney around Halloween, if you go to Mickey's Not So Scary, you can trick or treat. So I thought the trick or treat bag. I also bought this because I knew that I'd want to use it in my decorations. This is Pluto. All the theme parks have like souvenir sippers or souvenir popcorn holders. This was a sipper. But I saw this and was like, I need this because this guy glows. I don't know if you can tell right now. But that glows in the dark. And I just was like, he looks retro, vintage, nostalgic vibes. I knew that he would fit the vibes of my decor. So I'm gonna put it here. I really like the lanyard, so I don't wanna get rid of it. I have an idea. Hold on. What if you just came from Disney, sir? Uh-oh, don't fall. Wait. Please tell me this is gonna look good. Can you see it? Can you see it on camera? Yes! Oh, I'm obsessed. I'm having a dilemma. My original thought process was I was going to put all of my cute little ghosties here, but this is the tablecloth I want to use because it's my new tablecloth that I just got, and it's like cemetery vibes, and I still think that's great. However, I feel like white on white is going to be too much white. I have that black serving tray, but it's got a bunch of imagery on it, and I wonder if it's going to be hard to like put all the ghosties on that and not make it look too busy. All right, let's see what my options are. Hold on, let's bring Isley back in first. Bug? Hey, baby. Did you go potty? Go potty. I'd film her, but it's pitch black outside and she's a black dog. Gotta get you with me. Got you on my radar, soon you're gonna... Oh, you back? Come here. Come on, baby. Let's come inside. Good girl. That's my good girl. If the tripod moves, it's Isley. I'm so sorry. Okay, so my options are, we have the big black serving tray. Now, I feel like I used the big black serving tray last year. Dang it, that looks good though, doesn't it? That looks kind of fire. Okay, but I want to show you what my other thought process was. What if instead of one big plate, I just take some black decor to break up the color? And I can fill this with candy, right? And that breaks up the white. And my thought is, like, if I don't put the ghosties on the table, where am I going to put them? But I think I put the ghosties on the table last year. I'm trying to be different. Are you guys sick of me saying I'm trying to do something different than last year? Can you guys tell that I'm trying to do something different than last year? This is just looking crowded. Let me try something else. I'll be right back. So I just want to remind y'all that this coffee table needs to be functional. Looking at it from this angle, I'm realizing it's asymmetrical right now, but I don't hate it. I kind of just need to move everything to the right. What I'm doing right now is we've got candy in the little skull. If you guys have never heard of Fruities, hilarious that was my favorite candy growing up, and now I myself am a Fruity. Anyway, they're made by the same people who make Tootsie Rolls, and they're just like the fruity version of Tootsie Rolls, and they're really yummy. I forgot I have this like pretty plain wooden coffin because I keep it out year round over by my coffee stuff. Then we've got a candle, and then we've got a fake candle, so it will always be lit up at least a little bit. Also, I did put my cute little dog with their witch outfit over here because I liked the stars and the moons on their cape, and I thought it looked good with the tiny little pumpkins. Plus, then we had my cute little ghost coming out of a pumpkin that I love so, so much. Okay, so I was a little bummed that when I did that, it meant that I wasn't going to use the tray. But I just thought of a really good way to use the tray. When my parents were in town last, I was out of town, and so they house sit and Isley sit for me. And they apparently broke the glass on my side table. But it's okay, guys, because they left a note. So, I don't know why that cable's in here. So I haven't been using the side table, obviously, but I wonder if the tray fits on the side table. I could use the mounting putty to stabilize it so it doesn't move. This could be a great idea, or it could be a kind of dangerous one. It would just be nice to have the tray so that when you're sitting on the couch and everybody's sitting on the couch and there's one person on the edge of the couch, they have something to set their drinks on besides the coffee table. Plus then, I get to use the tray. Okay, so it's not a perfect fit, but it does fit. It's not the prettiest thing in the world, but it's not ugly. Come back when you got some mounting putty, buddy. Name that video game. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of ugly, but I kind of like it. And then I'll put a blanket in there, like maybe a candle. I don't know. It's not horrible. It's functional, so Slay. I do, in fact, think it's time for another horror movie. I think I gotta stick with the pattern here, y'all. 2 Halloweens ago, we did a Halloween marathon. I think it's time for a Scream marathon. I just noticed his sweater. This is the first scene, like, or the first, like, interaction of the movie. And it looks so much like Drew Barrymore's sweater in the first scene of the first movie. I wonder if they're paying homage to it. Time to conquer my most lived-in area of my home. Everything is a mess because I spend so much time on this couch with Isley. All right, first things first, let's clean it. Oh, that's so nice. Everything is nice and clean and vacuumed. See, proof. So, it's time to tackle the couch. I vacuumed it. We've got some spots. Listen, this year, I didn't take as good care of this couch as I have for the past 5 years. Yes, I've owned this couch for 5 years. I don't know if you can tell from these videos, but in the past, I've had the couch pushed all the way up to the wall, and now it's more centered in the room. So we have a little less room to work with in this area, but I think it's made the room cozier, to be honest. Let's add some blankets and such. First and foremost, we have one of my favorite blankets I ever got of all time, the Halloween blanket. It looks like the VHS. I have an orange pillow, small pillow that we can use. I'm just gonna throw everything I have on the couch and then we can go from there. But now we just have a pile of things. I gotta make it look pretty. I don't remember this movie at all. I own it, so that means I've watched it. And Scream is one of my favorite franchises of all time. I don't remember that happening. Holy shit. That was awesome. This blanket's too long. Bro, Carrie Fisher's in this movie. I'm like, at this point, I'm like 90% sure I watched this asleep. Right, Ashley? Do you remember this movie? Do you remember Princess Leia being in Scream 3? I like where this was going. I did have to move the haunted blanket. I'm going to put the haunted house blanket in here with that. Please don't look at everything else. I'm making my way across the house. Do you see this? And then I'll get there last. Oh my God, it feels so good to have this clean, and I just vacuumed this area too. Let me tell you, another reminder to myself, future Laurel, the reason you've been able to tackle everything today is because you're doing it one little section at a time. Like, I'm literally only vacuuming the sections I'm trying to decorate first. And it's so easy. It'd be so overwhelming to say, I'm gonna vacuum the whole house right now. No, I'm gonna vacuum the area with the standing desk and the treadmill. And it has been a feat to decorate the whole house today. I think that some people could have done it. I will say, filming makes everything take so much longer, but I have been doing this all day today and I'm only halfway done. So to speed up the process, this usually takes a lot of brain power. I say usually, but I've only done it once. So for those of you who are new to my channel, this is my editing station. It's not ideal to have in the middle of my living room, but I live alone. Nobody else lives here, and I want to be able to stand here, edit here, and watch TV. You know, it's kind of perfect. So I have to somehow make this look like not the eyesore that it is. Last year we managed to do it. Let's see if we can do it again. And also all these things are things that have to be on the desk. when we're done. So we'll make it work. Ignore all that. That's gonna be with this section. Okay, so I'm actually very proud of the way we did the standing desk this time around. Last year, I think we went very like over the top with it, which I really liked, but I will say it was sometimes a nightmare to deal with because things were like in the way. So this year I wanted to simplify it so that it wasn't going to be hard to deal with and I could still get my work done and use it properly. So just like the coffee table, I had to make this functional. So I used this tablecloth, which I have been using for years. It's been the dining room tablecloth, ignore the mess. It's been the coffee tablecloth, and now it's the standing desk's turn. And before you say, why is it upside down? It's because there was a huge stain, and now it's hidden behind the couch. Also, when you're on the couch, it's not upside down. So here's the rundown of everything. The laptop, that fits perfectly at eye length when I'm on the treadmill. Cables for when I need them. And then I just used, last year I used like an orange one and it was a lot longer. I decided to fold one of these black garland thingies, lacy thingies. I folded it in half so it wouldn't be hanging down. And then I have my iPad, which is a new addition. I don't think I had this last year, but I use this every day, either for Balatro or for my schedule. The notepad that I bought and I had in a haul this year, and I said, I don't know what I'm going to use it for. I know what I'm going to use it for now. It's for jotting down notes and stuff while I'm working. Guys, I actually ended up leaving the coffin out year round because it's so helpful. Scissors, remote controls, pens, stylus, controller for the treadmill, and my favorite things, fidget toys. Love this little guy. Got him when I was in Seattle. And I ended up putting sticky bits, the same stuff I used for the cardboard, on the small coffee table. I put them underneath these things so nothing hopefully will fall off if anyone bangs into the table while they're on the couch. Yay! Good morning. My coffee is the perfect taste and consistency and color today. I actually was planning on doing a silent vlog this morning and just getting into it, but I was listening to one of my recent favorite vloggers talk about what she's been going through recently at the beginning of her vlog. And her name's Hitome. I am like a very casual viewer of hers. I like the way she articulates the world around her, but she is the first content creator that is a YouTuber that I have heard talk about what's going on in the world and calling what's happening in Palestine and Gaza a genocide. It was really refreshing. It was really refreshing because sometimes as a content creator, I've been doing this for 15 years. Sometimes I feel like I'm one of the only content creators outside of my specific bubble that feels distressed and emotionally exhausted from what's going on in the world. But she admitted that it has been taking a toll on her, and she's just been letting it take a toll on her in private. I'm actually going to link this specific vlog of hers in the comment section below, and everything she says, everything about her process, about is it her time to completely fuck off from the internet. She feels like she's just been creating stuff to be consumed, and then she doesn't feel like herself anymore, and she's lost herself completely, and it's like impossible to feel real when what's going on is going on. Anyway, she articulates it better than I do, and I want you guys to go watch that section of her video specifically because she literally says everything I've been wanting to say. She just articulates it better. She's so cool. We love when influencers are real. This coffee is so good. I can't fathom how I made this coffee myself. All right, let's tackle the day. We're getting things done today. Obviously, we didn't finish yesterday. Last night at like 3 a.m., I called it quits because I knew that if I stayed up later, I was going to be miserable today. I'm going to tackle my big shelves. I think the move is that because I didn't do like a witch's apothecary in the living room like I usually do, the shelves will be the witch's apothecary cabinets in a way. Obviously, there aren't cabinets, but I want you to be able to see everything anyway. Okay guys, I think I'm done with my witch shelves. I'm like so proud. Like I don't even know where to start. This jar was a gift from my friend Hannah. I love it. You basically just write wishes on pieces of paper and put them in the jar with intention. Most of these things were gifts. This is also a candle, which I've used. This was a gift from my brother and sister-in-law at Christmas. It is actually an incense burner. So you put incense cones in the bottom and then it smokes out the nose and the eyes. I always leave my awards here because I don't know where else I'd put them. I'm very happy with this. Very, very happy. Very, very happy. Hold on, should I do a happy dance? Very, very happy. Very, very happy. Very, very happy. Very, very happy. You know that one. So I basically redid the idea that I did in front of the fireplace last year, but with whatever tombstones I had left. And I put a little LED light behind this one so that when it's dark, can you see that? Oh, I love stuff like this. I'm genuinely having so much fun, y'all. I hope you guys are enjoying it. Sorry, I'm covering it. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I am not in the greatest mood right now. I seem to have forgotten what I learned yesterday, and if that isn't the most me thing in the world, I don't know what is. What brings me joy? Laurel, what brings you joy? Being creative. What lately makes you anxious and makes you feel like the world hates you? Social media. Why did you just doom scroll for 2 hours when you could have kept decorating? I don't know. I don't know. So I'm gonna clean so I can turn my brain off again. And we're gonna finish the kitchen. Whether it's the last thing I do, the Halloween decor will be done before I go to bed tonight. And I will treat myself with another horror movie and a dance party. Okay, I was looking at all of my syrups and stuff. This one was on my favorites a while ago. I don't remember which favorites it was. And I was like, dang, these have to like expire, right? And so I looked at the expiration date, and the expiration date is October 12th of 2025. I don't know if you can see that. Look how much is left. This is my lavender syrup. I have used the shit out of this syrup. Meanwhile, this one I've been using this month and it expired last month. Okay, this expires next year, so my vanilla's good. Do you guys remember the little stand that I used like 2 years in a row here? And it was like a cobweb, like an iron cobweb. I don't know where it is. As I assume you noticed in that last clip, I had to use that black skull to hold my utensils. I didn't have anything shallow enough that I wasn't already using, so it's not on the coffee table anymore. And so I'm gonna have to rearrange the coffee table a little bit, but also I'm at the end, basically, and I still have so much stuff left that I haven't used. So I think what I'm gonna do is I think I'm gonna work my magic without you guys, and then show you guys all the final results. And then we'll have a little dance party celebration movie night at the end. Thank you guys so much for watching this vlog. It is a few days later. I realized I didn't actually film an outro. I just got my hair done. Look how red it looks. Ooh, I love it. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like. Please leave a comment. Let me know your favorite area of the house. If you guys have started decorating, if you were early, if you were late, and obviously answer all the ding dang questions that I asked y'all throughout the vlog. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider doing so. I love making this kind of content. I would like to make more of it. And sorry, I'm just plugging everything. But the last thing I would tell you is follow me on my other socials because I'm not just here. I'm also on Twitch and Instagram and Patreon and all the ding dang things. Okay, I love you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. And I hope you guys have a great Halloween season. I'll see you guys on the YouTubes later, skaters. Let's prepare for the best holiday in the world together, friends.
Play a game. Would you like to play a game? Tara. System smart.